Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Taking out.
Break it. What? This is taking out the trash, bro.
I said taking out.
You just messed up the entire introduction.
I said taking out.
Oh, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Taking Out the Trash. What a exciting night we have planned for you. We're kicking things off with our United States Championship. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, or I'll take you in the ring and powerbomb you. We're kicking things off, though, with our United States Championship match. DG3 taking on Dylan Ray. It's all up, bro. You know I will powerbomb you, though.
No!
I will totally powerbomb you in the ring.
I literally said taking out the trash.
Well, you interrupted me. Anyways, Dad and Bro here. We're just, the excitement's taking over us. It's taking out the trash. It's big pay-per-view night, and we're kicking things off with the United States Championship match. DG3 taking on Dylan Ray.
As videos are back.
Now, I would like to add that Dylan Ray is on a winning streak, but this past week we saw him get pinned by DG3 in a triple threat match. So that's how we ended up here in this match. What is your deal?
I don't like the way the mic feels. I sound like a clutch of clans.
He's over here sounding like he's taking a doo-doo.
Clans.
Well, I heard that Dylan Ray threatened to beat the crap out of DG3, so somebody's going to be, taking the doo-doo if they lose this match.
No!
DG3 entering the ring now. You hear the fans, kind of a mixed reaction for him, but hey, you'll have that. This is wrestling. Some people like it, some people don't. Kamehameha. What? This is not Dragon Ball Z. Don't start with the Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Fortnite.
We're not talking about Fortnite. Dylan Ray going to be making his way into the arena.
He's ghost punching somebody.
As soon as DG3's done with his entrance. There we go. Dylan Ray set to make his way into the arena for this United States Championship match. Dylan Ray, one of the toughest United States champions, one of the most successful defending United States champions.
I thought he said he would stop the farting stuff, even though the colors are green and yellow, which is just technically pee and poop colors.
Well, that's just his decorative colors. Nobody said anything about pee or poop. Why is it every episode we end up talking about pee or poop because you lead on to the topic?
Not every episode.
Bro, come on now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to notify you that you will find a different Dad and Bro here on TWA Live, as we're not the same Dad and Bro that you'll find on your weekly Fortnite round video series and whatnot. When we're in the arena, the monsters just take over us. The animals inside of us come out. And, we just can't help it. Because TWA is the absolute best wrestling on the internet, and it excites us. Get excited, bro.
Okay.
This is a United States Champion match, and there we hear the introductions from the announcer announcing DG3 first, and next he will announce our champion. While he takes the time to make these announcements, we'd like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen at home, that don't forget to drink your water. Yeah. We like to drink water, so we like to tell everybody out there, drink your water.
Yep.
Also, watch all of our other videos. Like, subscribe, and click that bell so you get notifications.
You know what? Earlier today, I literally had chicken nuggets from Burger King.
He literally had chicken nuggets with the ketchup.
With Burger King. I forgot to get a water while eating my chicken nuggets, so...
Well, I think now would be a great time for you to run to concessions and grab us both a water.
Okay.
And we all know that Dad can handle his job at the desk. It's bro sometimes we got to worry about. We'll say that while he's not here. And let's get this match started as DG3 taking a kick to the gut, but quick to step around back behind Dylan, picking him up on the shoulders. But Dylan throwing some clubbing blows to the top of the head. Now he's going to grab him from behind himself. And a bulldog there out of nowhere from DG3.
I'm back.
And as you just heard, Bro is back. And he's back from concessions. That was quick. He brought us some water so we don't become parched. As I mentioned earlier, don't forget to drink your water.
Yeah, I forgot to get one for my Burger King chicken nuggets.
This kid loves chicken nuggies.
I love me some nugs.
He loves him some nugs, that is for sure. DG3 thrown on the mat and a butt flop from Dylan Ray there off of the ropes. Let's listen to this water crack open.
I need help. No!
DG3 turning things around and a spike driver there on the edge of the ring, but I don't think he's going to go for the pin. Dylan Ray would be able to reach the ropes, and it wouldn't be the brightest thing to pin. Here DG3 on the second, diving off of the second turnbuckle with a drop kick to the chest. And a reversal from Dylan Ray there. Dylan Ray going to work away on the shoulder of DG3. Now, bro, let me ask you a question. Dylan Ray has had a winning streak and been the most successful United States champion of all time, especially in this rendition of TWA. But we did see DG3. We can hear you. We can hear you heavy breathing too. We did see DG3 pin Dylan Ray in the triple threat match, but I would like to add that it was a triple threat match. Who do you have in this match? Who do you think's going to win?
Probably Dylan Ray.
You think Dylan Ray's going to win?
Yes.
You don't think Dylan or DG3 could pin him twice in a row? Was it a stroke of luck?
Probably.
It could be. It could not be. I'm not really for sure if it was a stroke of luck or not. Dylan Ray, dude, just threw a massive hand to the gut.
Buttermon base kick. Oh!
And I don't even know what he calls that. I need to study up on these movesets. Picking him up.
All we do is just call. Oh,
that's the Ray of Sunshine.
The funky
I know
slam.
that one.
The funky
no, that's
slam.
it's called the Ray of Sunshine. DG3 kicks out at 2 there.
Now, since I said funky slam, you kind of remind me of Daddy Funk.
Nobody's Daddy Funk. We haven't seen Daddy Funk in this in the longest time. And Dylan Ray going there for the Sun Twist. And I guess he's going to drag him over and pin him, but
I knew it.
He must have. Dylan Ray picks up the victory with the Sun Twist.
I knew it.
Pinfall victory there.
Told you.
I guess he knew he was out. He knew he knocked him out. Dylan Ray going to celebrate in the ring.
I told you.
And you know what? If you look at his actions here, he actually celebrates like it's his first time winning this title after every match. So perhaps he still treats every match as he's chasing that title to help keep him motivated. That's just a theory, though, I have.
Oh!
Now, yeah, O is right. Let's get into a big 4-man, 4-way tornado tag, as you see on the screen there. Bad and Juicy, the workhorses, the block, Money Hungry. We've seen it. We've seen things circulating amongst these 4 teams over the past few weeks.
This music is good.
Yeah, well, they put them into this match, and they said, you know what? All 4 of you have at it. Titles on the line. Workhorses think that, there's a plot to try to put them up against, odds against them and don't want the titles on them. You got Bad and Juicy, who just wants a shot at the titles. You got Money Hungry, who pinned the Workhorses last week. And then you got the Block, who's just pestered everybody.
Should we give a shout out for the people for making this music for this event?
Well, no, we don't need to give it. The music is we own the music. It's our music. It's TWA.
We make it.
Well, of course.
But how about shout out to literally TWA, us?
How about shout out to Korn?
Who's Korn?
I love Korn. Korn. The music.
Oh, I don't know.
Not the band. Korn. I really like Korn. Korn! There, we hear the entrance music of the Block.
And their first ever. This is their first ever
tag team
video.
title shot.
And video on here.
We just seen videos come back into work, and we haven't seen them yet. But the videos came back last week, bro.
We haven't seen.
It doesn't matter if we haven't seen those. You're taking your commentary.
We haven't seen
direction,
Bad and
bro.
Juicy.
We always end up doing this, bro. We always end up arguing at the desk, bro. I'm gonna have to take you in the ring and DDT you. Don't make Dad step from behind the desk and back into the ring.
I really want Bad and Juicy to win.
I would love for Bad and Juicy to win, but right now I'd love to go in the ring and DDT you as well.
No.
Prediction, bro. I say before the end of TWA, you will see myself and you in the middle of the TWA ring.
Well, who's
wrestling.
gonna be the commentators?
No one. It'll be a no commentary match. It'll just be me kicking your butt all over the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to keep my commentary partner
I don't
here.
think that's gonna happen.
I have to keep him under control because he likes to interrupt people. Yeah.
No, I don't. I just have something exciting to say.
And what's that?
I forgot because.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen,
No!
he proved it here to you live. TWA taking out the trash. Let's get away from his scatterbrain and let's get right into Bad and Juicy making their way to the ring. The best father and son duo in all of TWA. Big Daddy Gold, a.k.a. Daddy, Batty, and Bad and
It doesn't
and Juicy.
show Bad.
And the other half of Bad and Juicy, Juice Box Gold.
It doesn't show Bad and Juicy in the video, probably because.
No, I think they're just using, it's TWA, bro.
Yeah.
They only have so many videos. They're just using Dad's video. Big Daddy Dole. But my excitement got the best of me. My excitement got the best of me there as I was making the announcement for them. But you could hear in the background, you could hear the announcer actually correctly introducing them for the audience in attendance. But again, Bad and Juicy, man, who wouldn't be excited? It's got to be the most fan-favorited team in all of TWA. Big Daddy Dold, a.k.a. Daddy Batty, and Juicy Juice Box Dold. And here come the moneyest, hungriest, greediest guys in all of TWA. Large and in charge. They are money hungry. Meatloaf Morris and Payday Pearson. Are you going to keep cutting me off? Because that's all you do is cut me off. I think I need to take you into the ring for the main event tonight and powerbomb you through maybe 3 tables stacked on top of each other and lit on fire. Oh, bro. Well, I love Raising Cane's too, but we can't talk about that stuff on here. These brands don't sponsor us. We can't just mention it. We can't name drop brands like that. If it's a paid advertisement, that's a different story, but we can't just name drop like brands like that. They're going to cancel the whole show, and all this beautiful in-ring wrestling that you find here in TWA won't be available. We literally put on the best show on the entire internet. The best wrestling, top tier, premier, whatever, however you want to cut and dry, it's the best. Greatest internet wrestling show, greatest YouTube wrestling show. Money Hungry's in the ring, and it's so good that we got that out of the way because I could care less for those guys. They're low-down, dirty cheaters. Now, our tag team champions are set to make their way to the ring. They are Billy Jake there on the left and Berg there on the right. And they have actually carried those belts for quite some time now. They're fighting champions. They're defending champions. Nobody can argue that. And you hear mixed reaction from the crowd. I don't know what it is with the crowd. Why they, these guys have never done anything to anyone, but rarely have they been cheered for. I don't get it. What it is, there's a disconnect between them and the audience, obviously. But these are like two of the toughest competitors in all of them. They're the workhorses. I mean, arguably, the best team in TWA when comparing them to Bad and Juicy.
All of these guys have been having a rivalry for about like a week.
They've been, I mean, for weeks we've seen these 4 teams, being an intermix, interjumble of things, and action is underway here in TWA. Ferg taking control, little Brian, Big Daddy Dole being thrown into the top turnbuckle by Payday Pearson. Juice Box Dole is down as he's under attack from Meatloaf Morris. Damo's Damo's releasing an arsenal on Billy Jake with a huge right hand to the face. As Lil Brian picks up and does a knee butt buster to the Ferg. Daddy now throwing the left hands. And bro, you got to help me keep up on this action. It's so crazy. I can't pay attention. Who you watching?
No, not.
I'll watch Daddy Batty and Payday Pearson.
Meatloaf Morris. Now Juicebox is in reversal, dominating.
Little Brian missed a splash there as well. In the meantime, on the Ferg rolling out of the way. They're back and forth. Damo out to the outside, down on the ground. I didn't see exactly.
Big Daddy Dole went for the drop.
Big Daddy Dole picking up Payday Pearson.
Payday Pearson just dropped the ball.
That's a feat. That's a challenge itself. Now throwing
Daddy Batty should probably not drop the ball. Why did it went over his legs?
Why is he sliding between his legs? I don't understand it. Now he's coming over to save his partner. Meatloaf Morris under attack, being attacked by both members of Bad and Juicy.
So much is going on.
Snap suplex on the outside from Daddy Batty there. Damo down on the inside. Payday Pearson has Damo in his hands, in his grasp. Huge right hand to the face. Picking him up. What's he going to do here? He's just going to let the blood run to his head? Is he going to do something? Cash out.
Cash out. Is that his move?
I get you.
Oh, no! No!
Juicebox Dole just eating right hands from Ferg. Little Brian on the outside throwing a boot to Billy Jake. Billy Jake reversing and doing a swinging reverse neck breaker. Daddy Batty attacking Meatloaf Morris on the outside. Meatloaf Morris, though, punching him in the ribs, getting back in trouble. There's a knee from Daddy Batty. Damo with the head scissors takedown to Payday Pearson in the center of the ring.
Kicking his feet, kicking.
Juicebox and Ferg are fighting on the outside.
Going crazy! Oh! I think that was called the money bomb.
No, it's called the market crash.
Does that kind of sound familiar to the Great Depression?
I think that's why he calls it that, because his pony comes crashing down to the mat, and it's like the stock market crash.
That's just kind of
And they're all about money and food.
That's just kind of rude.
Money hungry, yeah, whatever. Damo there, working on the leg of Payday Pearson, trying to take the big man off his feet. Daddy Batty, basically at bay to the violence of Meatloaf Morris on the outside of the ring. Meatloaf Morris back inside the ring now, though. Juicebox Dole working away with Ferg on the outside of the ring, and it picks him up and back body drops him on the outside of the ring. Billy Jake tossing Little Brian in the direction of Ferg and Juicebox. Billy Jake snap suplex on the outside, DDT to Ferg from Juicebox Dole. Daddy Batty's outside the ring, and now he's back in, but he's being followed by Meatloaf Morris. Meatloaf Morris throwing a couple clubbing blows on the outside. Payday Pearson with a German suplex, and now a clubbing clothesline. Little Brian's partner being covered. One. No, broken up by Juicebox Dole as he gets in the ring. Billy Jake, again, having to deal with Little Brian this entire match. Look at Little Brian taunting the ring. Almost as if he's been a pest in a way. He's done nothing but had to, basically Little Brian has done nothing but focus on Billy Jake this entire match, just about. Now Damo, they're really out after the tag team champions, really focusing on the champions.
Bang!
But they're forgetting that anybody can pin anybody and win this match.
Bang, bang.
The tag team champions don't have to be pinned to lose the titles. So maybe they're taking their focus in the wrong direction. Payday Pearson, powerbombing. Ferg on the outside. Wow, that was nasty. Daddy Batty with the right hand to the face. Of Meatloaf Morris there. All right, bro. All right, you're being extra. What a match, bro.
Little Brian Bryan and Domo, but the
blocking control of Billy Jake as Ferg's making his way back into the ring. Juicebox and Ferg actually doing some tandem teamwork here on Payday Pearson. That actually might be a smart strategy plan to eliminate the biggest guys, and then the rest of the competitors go at it. What is Juicebox doing here? He's calling for something, but Ferg's gonna get nope. Ferg went for the pin, but Juicebox very quickly broke up the pin, and they're a boot to the face from Juicebox as him and Ferg go back to work on Payday Pearson. Meatloaf Morris back in control of Daddy Batty on the outside. Billy Jake taking a knee to the face of Damo. Now little Bryan coming for Daddy Batty. Juicebox dulled with the DDT to Payday Pearson on the inside.
What?
And the Ferg picked up a pin, and nobody even saw it other than the ref. Everybody was distracted with the action.
Are you serious?
The workhorses.
I'm done.
You can't be done. We still have more matches to call, bud.
How much?
You sit down and do your job. Otherwise, you got to go in the ring and face me. If I have to threaten you every week of taking you in that ring, right there, the ring you see them standing in, and kicking your butt all over the ring.
Why do they keep winning over and over?
Because they're the tag team champions. That's why they have the belts. There you see them celebrating. Up next, we have an exciting match. We got 2 more matches, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Our next match is a steel cage match as we settle a little bit of a rivalry stemming over the weeks via text messages from TK Bam and Zach G, exchanging some words via text message, and the members of the board saw fit that they resolved their differences in a steel cage match. I don't know, maybe it's broken, or maybe he just has the power within him to turn his video on. But Zach G to take on TK Bam in a steel cage match. The only way to win this match is to pin or submit your opponent or escape the cage. Have you ever had the? Oh yes, you did call a steel cage match with me. You called Big Daddy Dole versus Jeffrey Brett 1 in a steel cage where Jeffrey Brett picked up the title. That very title that he defends tonight against Ross Simeon in our main event, which is following this match. Did you hear that correct? Ross Simeon taking on Jeffrey Brett for the TWA Heavyweight Championship.
Tomorrow? Today?
Yeah, following this match. But up first, we have a rivalry to be settled. We have a little grudge right here to be settled inside a steel cage.
We've been having this for months.
Well, these guys exchanged, gotten a little bit of a battle of words via text message. And when we caught wind of it here in TWA, we said you're going to settle it in the ring. We're putting you in a steel cage match. And here comes TK Bam making his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one big strong dude.
I think we have 4 matches.
Bam. You hear him say it. He says, bam, bam.
And bam means... Bam. Bam means because... Or bam. What does bam mean?
By any means.
By any means.
You see it there on his tights, his singlet. It says bam, by any means. That means this man's willing to win by any means necessary. So I don't really know if it's the smartest thing for anybody to step in the ring with him. Because, with those restrictions, I see him breaking bones and stuff.
Did his name used to be on Tater or Tater?
Tater?
No, not Tater.
Before, yes, he's formerly known as Totally Tanner from BCW. We're not going to get into that. We've explained that in past episodes. I'm going to throw this box at you because you keep bringing up the past. I'm not really going to throw the box at you. But, you feel me? Come on, bro.
His name should be Tater.
Tater
Tot.
No, his name's not Tater Tot. His name is TK Bam. That's his name. I can't change his name.
You see it going down, fellas.
There's the steel cage. It's down, and there's the bail. There's the bail.
No referee.
The referee's on the outside as for his safety. We don't want, if something was to happen to him, he'd be trapped in the cage with them until we could get to him. So we keep our refs on the outside. And Zach G being thrown off the side of the steel. There you see TK Bam living up to his name by any
The
means.
steel cage is blue because that's our color.
Yeah, that's our steel cage. We bought it used.
We're the first, I think we're the first ever to have the steel cage of a color, or no?
Very well possible. I see Zach G trying to escape very early on as if he's trying to run from TK Bam. After taking that face shot off the steel cage, I'd probably be running too. What's this here? Oh, and a nasty Baminator.
Baconator.
Baminator.
Baconator.
Baminator. Now he just tosses Zach G across the ring.
It sounds like Baconator.
He threw him like a rag doll.
It sounds like a Baconator.
TK Bam going for the escape himself, but nope.
When you say Baminator, it sounds like Baconator from Wendy's.
You just hear Baconator because all you ever think about is food.
His food is good.
Zach G taking shots at the feet of Tanner in the knees, but Tanner jumping down there. Well, now you got me calling Tanner by his old name. TK Bam under attack from Zach G here. Zach G showing his fight. It's not the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight in the dog. But, yeah. You see how
what a clothesline.
You see how that works out.
Yes. Punch, punch,
TK Bam using his size.
To the face.
To the face. To the face. That's
to
right
the
there.
Face.
That's right there, Junior. To the face. TK Bam using his size and power advantage, just taking control of Zach G.
What a kick to the face. To the face. To the face.
Zach G better come up with a better strategy than this, because if he tries to duke it out or physically battle it out inside that cage with TK Bam, I don't see this night going his way. Elbow to the chest now. Zach G trying to use his speed, but the size difference. I just don't see those elbows being that effective.
He's literally fast as using Spidey gloves.
I mean, he's quick. And again, following up with that elbow combo, I just don't see it being effective. Now, that is a better strategy, is to get the heck out of dodge, get out of the cage, but...
It's like people have Spidey gloves when they climb on the wall.
TK Bam pulling Zach G down, picking him up. No, Zach G reverses, clubs him to the back of the neck.
Carrying him.
Bouncing his face off the turnbuckle, punches to the ribs. Kick to the chest, another kick to the gut, over and over, putting the boot to him, mud stomping a mud hole in him, yeah. Going for the pin there, but I was going to say, you got to do more than that, Mr. Zach G. That's not going to be very successful against someone the size of TK Bam. Those elbows from TK Bam are just brutal. And now we see the reverse kick, a little bit of sweet chin symphony. TK Bam going to climb outside the ring. I don't know why he just didn't pin him. Is he going to make it out now? He's all the way to the top now. Gonna make it. No, stopped mid-tracks. Zach G throwing a couple right hands. There's another one. He's got to get him back down, though. Working away on the hip and thigh. I guess he's trying to go for the leg so he doesn't have the leg power to get down. Pulls him back in, has him back inside. Zach G looks like he's trying to make it out.
Oh my gosh!
No, it's a race. It's a race. Who's going to make it first? It's a race to the outside. Who's going to make it first? Zach G on top. TK Bam not far behind Zach G. TK Bam bouncing his head off the top. Oh, he can't reach him. He's set up now. Oh, he grabbed him and pulled himself forward and bounced TK Bam's head up the... He got him again. Oh, throwing him off the top of the cage. Zach G on top now.
Is he going to do it?
Is he going to get out? He can't get his footing. He's stuck on top.
I think he's
TK Bam making his way to his feet.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He did it.
Making his way down. His feet haven't hit the floor yet.
Oh, he did it. I knew
TK
it.
Bam forced to stand and watch as Zach G has won the steel cage match.
He did nothing.
It doesn't surprise me because Zach G's great at running. He's all about running. So
why is TK Bam in the corner?
He looks like he's in the corner, depressed. I don't know. You see Zach G celebrating, but then
Now this rivalry is over. Oh!
it's interesting how things might unfold. But let's get into our main event, World Heavyweight Championship on the line as Ross Simeon. You saw the graphic there, taking on
Jeffrey
World Heavyweight Champion Jeffrey Brett.
We haven't seen Ross Simeon in here yet.
One fall.
I've heard he won the Revolution Championship.
That's an old title. The Openweight Revolution Pro Championship from BCW. Yes, he's been a champion in everywhere he's went. But this is TWA. Yeah. There you see the man. The president of Rasta America. He is Ross Simeon.
What's Rasta America?
That's his yard, bro. That's his yard.
Oh, is Jamaica in the beaches of the Americas?
No, he's bringing Rasta to America. That's why it's Rasta America. You know, make America Rasta again. Come on now. Look at the size of this man. Look at his hand. He's telling him, I will crush him. I will slap him.
I will break you. I must break you.
He said, I will break you. But it doesn't say it in Russian voice. He says, yeah, man.
Hey.
He says, what a guan.
Hey, I snore
And then he
in
smacks
Russian.
him upside the head. DDT's
Hey.
in.
Hey, I snore
We're not
in
talking about
Russian.
the same thing here. It's very obvious you're not paying attention. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to boldly pick Ross Simeon to take home that title tonight.
I am gonna too, since
You always copy me, though.
No, it's also I love Jamaica too.
Well, that's not why I'm picking. I'm picking Ross Simeon based off of his skill level. Nothing to do with Jamaica. I'm picking Ross Simeon based off his size, his talent, his expertise, his experience. I'm picking Ross Simeon because he's Ross Simeon. Don't you get it?
Yes.
I'm picking him based off skill set, not to undermine the skill set of Jeffrey Brett and his World Heavyweight Championship reign. But I see a spark in Ross Simeon's eye tonight that I've never seen before. That man looks hungry for gold, and he looks like he's ready to make this the era of Simeon.
Does Jeffrey know that he literally won the
We don't need to talk about that title, bro, because that title is a part of BCW and its history. BCW is gone. It was put to the wind, no pun intended, by Dylan Ray and all his gastrous maneuvers. And I'm done talking about it.
From TWA, the Revolution Championship.
The Openweight Revolution Pro Championship. I know all about it. We're done talking about it. Because we got to focus on this match right here. There you hear the introduction of Ross Simeon, the one and only Ross Simeon. Do you have to do that? And there you see Jeffrey Brett, a World Heavyweight Champion, with that beautiful belt hanging over his shoulder. Yeah, he better hold on to it tight because my guy, my pick for the night, is in that other corner, and he's got that twinkle in his eye, ready to take that title, that belt, that championship off of the shoulder of Jeffrey Brett. No longer does he want to see you wear it around your waist because he wants it around his. I had the pleasure and enjoyment of speaking with Ross Simeon backstage before the show, and I can promise you,
raising that championship up,
I can promise you this man is more motivated than he's ever been a day in his life in the wrestling business before. If I did not word that correctly, I apologize, but I am truly excited because the things are getting underway here in the ring. My words are getting the best of me, bro. I'm excited. I can't talk straight. I'm starting to, mumble, fumble over words. Ross Simeon's putting the boots to the World Heavyweight Champion. Jeffrey Brett just tripped him. things right now looking like they might get under to an exciting match as we see it go back and
My
forth
hair
here in
gel
the
is
beginning.
making my nose itchy.
Your hair gel is making your nose itchy. Well, that's wonderful. I'm sure these two men in the ring would love to know that while they are battling over the most prestigious title in all of TWA, that you were talking about hair gel. I'm sure they would love to know that. Ross Simeon picking up our heavyweight champion, throwing him to the mat, just throwing him, gut-rich suplex. Huge right hand to the face, picking him up, back body drop. Look at the aggression. Ross Simeon, do you see this aggression from Ross Simeon?
To the boot.
Right hands to the face. What did I tell you, bro? I talked with this man backstage. And I can tell you, he's supercharged and ready to go. He's never been more motivated. Did you see the club to the back of the neck?
One! Oh, just only one.
Now, Ross, it is going to take a little more than that, bud. You're going to have to step your game up. I know you have it in you.
Going up on the ropes. What a splash!
The flying splash.
The flying Rasta splash.
No, he calls that Air Jamaica. Another Air Jamaica.
Air Jamaica. A third time?
You know, I'm sitting back smiling watching this man dominate.
Another shooting star. I'll call that the twisted Rasta.
No, he calls that the what a guan.
The what a guan.
Jeffrey Brett powerbombing Ross Simeon to the mat.
One, two.
And Ross Simeon kicking out.
I think this is the main event.
It's all right, Ross. It's just one move. Come on. Get up on your feet. You're my pick. I picked you to win. You can battle out of this. There you go, bud. Stepping out of the way.
Oh!
And belly to back suplex, dropping Jeffrey Brett on his face.
Irish clothesline to the corner. Boots.
Boots in the corner to Ross Simeon now.
Punch.
Some right hands to the face of Ross Simeon from Jeffrey Brett himself, our world heavyweight champion. Now the boots to the face of Ross Simeon.
Boots.
And
to
Ross
the
Simeon,
face.
don't let me be wrong here, bud. You got to snap out of this. You got to dig down deep. And you got to get from underneath the control of Jeffrey Brett, because right now our world heavyweight champion is in control of this match, and it's not looking good, Ross.
He needs to step his game.
Ross has the size advantage, I do believe.
Super kick!
Super kick.
Why would you taunt?
Why did he taunt him? Letting the ego get the best of him. Blows from Jeffrey Brett, but his foot got caught by Ross Simeon, spinning him around. Off the ropes!
Off the ropes! Boots. Oh, going for the finisher.
What's
the
he doing
finisher
here?
pose. Oh, knee. The Rasta knee.
He calls up the knee of Vex.
The knee of Vex.
Oh, and Jeffrey Brett kicks out.
Almost being a new heavyweight championship.
You hear the audience in the back enjoying this match as there it was. What a glowing from the top rope.
A glow on.
Is it enough though this early in the match? Oh, and Jeffrey Brett kicked out.
Almost a new title.
I thought he had him there. I thought I was about to stand up and celebrate that I called the winner of this match. And there we see again going for the pin and not successful. What's it going to take for Ross to win this match as Jeffrey Brett now clotheslines Ross and takes back control of his match. But there's the blows from Ross. Again, digging deep.
Oh, what a bam.
I'm on tooth and nails here, bro. It's hard for me to say anything. Knee of Vex!
Knee of Vex. 2, 3!
And he's done it! World champion! I told you, bro. I told you, bro. I told you. I picked him as champion. I told you I spoke with him in the back. I saw the motivation. I saw the drive. I told you it was going to happen. Today is the day. Ross Simeon is your... Ross Simeon is the new... All right, bro. You don't have to scream in my ears. I've got my headset on. Ross Simeon, and there you see the handshake from Jeffrey Brett. Respect being shown. Ross Simeon, your new World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for tonight. Somebody get this man his belt. We thank you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Butterball Biscuit.